David Fishwick, the founder of the Bank of Dave, was on the BBC breakfast sofa to talk with hosts Naga Munchetty and Charlie Stayt about his movie named after his business, which tells his life story. Dave of Dave charts how he became a self-made millionaire after setting up a community bank in Burnley to help his town's local businesses to thrive. Dave also made a series of Netflix documentaries about the banking sector and the financial crisis. He appeared on BBC Breakfast Today, March 25, to talk about the film and generally about the state of the economy. During the interview, things seemed to get a bit tense between Dave and broadcaster Naga. Dave was explaining how his documentaries from 10 years ago had been remastered by streaming platform Netflix with more information added to them. He said, "It took me 4 years to make those documentaries. Ironically, the first time around the banks were crashing and failing. This time around the banks are crashing and failing again. What about that for timing?" Naga said, "Hold on a moment, because we've had Silicon Valley Bank, Credit Suisse, there are various other concerns. But we should just temper that, the European Central Bank, the Federal Reserve and the Bank of England saying that the UK banking system is capitalised sufficiently." Dave responded, "They're saying it's capitalised sufficiently and I agree. However, I temper that with 15th March this year, $100 billion got taken out in cash from American banks in 1 week." Naga said, "That's because of fears of a run on the banks, Silicon Valley." Dave agreed and said, "And that's the problem." She went on to say, "I don't want to get into a discussion about the banking system. I think we need to show some responsibility here on this program and not engender panic." Dave said, "I agree. I completely agree." Later in the interview, Dave said he'd met with West Midlands MP Joe Gideon last night with further discussions planned with politicians. He said, "What we need is community banks run by the community to benefit the community rather than the bonus culture. You cannot have a situation where you have bankers needing £20, £30 million bonuses, banks going bust and people getting scared." Charlie said Dave would have to come on to the show again and share an update after meeting with the Treasury. Dave said he could appear on the show and get MP Joe on a video link and they could come up with a solution together. But Naga told him, "You stick to the banking, we'll get the producers to stick to the producing and we'll get something set up." Many viewers watching seemed to take issue with Naga's comments and took to social media to hit out. One viewer called Ree wrote, #breakfast Naga didn't enjoy watching your rude and arrogant behavior towards your co-presenter and guest. A second Bobby said, #breakfast at TV Naga 01 Nasty Naga strikes again telling #Bank of Dave you stick to banking at least Dave has a positive contribution to people. Don't miss. Kate Garraway says Derek is bedridden after sharing he is damaged. Update Varys Riley Jones pens emotional tribute after Kenny Doughty quits. Inside Emmerdale exit for Mackenzie Boyd after he finally confesses. Latest, while Grant Rivers tweeted, "Glad I wasn't the only one that noticed how rude that comment Naga made was, there's simply no need for it." At Fishwick David #breakfast. Amy said, "I literally gasped at how rude Naga was to Dave but he took it so well. You stick to banking" as a response to asking if he could come back on #breakfast at breakfast. Pat Richards posted, #breakfast what is wrong with Naga? She was rude to Charlie today and patronizing to Dave. Not nice. Another viewer Tracy Davis Art said, "Wow" at TV Naga 01. "That was a bit of a put down to lovely at Fishwick David. You stick to banking and we'll stick to producing. #breakfast." However, others leapt to Naga's defense and Chippy T wrote, "Dave is a legend from Burnley, salt of the earth, and says what he thinks. Naga is quickly becoming a national treasure with her no-nonsense approach to interviews. I would just call that exchange one-to-one and move on." #breakfast. Viewer Alex Yeadon also praised the broadcaster, "Very good/responsible broadcasting from at TV Naga 01 there. I understand why it fits Dave's narrative to say 2008 is happening again, and that's why we need community banks, but it can't go unchallenged and he can't be allowed to sow panic just to promote his film." #breakfast. BBC Breakfast airs daily on BBC One from 6 a.m.